Hello and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2014. This time we're looking at the Quarter Mile add-on, the DLC that's most recently come out for the game, which I believe is the final DLC, but you can never be sure. Last time out was the first invoice, and we had to basically chip tune this car so that it would do the Quarter Mile in under 14.1 seconds. So let's have a look at the next order. Alright. Quarter mile below 16.1 seconds for $4.5 grand. So I guess this car has less oomph. But there's no instructions to fix anything, so is it just there's no one going to come in and say I want to be faster and my so and so has broken, please fix it. I guess that's all from the previous times. I don't know anything in condition. I wonder if it's worth doing an OBD-doobie test. But this might again be just a simple I can't believe it is just another simple chip tune, but you can never be sure. And he's never come with any errors, but I'm faintly hopeful that at least it shows the it shows up stuff when you look, even though it doesn't show the errors there. See, now the battery's green and various bits are green, so we know that they're okay. These are the bits that the OBD could sense, I guess. Alright, so everything's green there, nothing looks obviously wrong. You have to excuse my voice, I've been ill with a cold recently and it's moved onto my chest and hasn't shifted properly. Right, anyway, so let's go and chip tune. Enough excuses about voices. All kids love chips. Right, so yeah. Okay, so it looks like about 18% or something. Oh, I have to click the thing. You used to do this automatically, it's weird. Right, okay, getting used to the new paradigm. So, see how many oomph it's been given. So about an extra 20 odd oomph that looks like. 30 oomph. Alright, let's go back and woo! Give it a test drive. Okay, so to be fair, I didn't test drive it beforehand. I think if there was an easier, if it didn't take so long to load and load back from the test drive, I might have. No, it takes no time at all to load in, to be fair. A little bit slow on the old away. Half a second over. Right. I think again with my previous comments playing the game where I'd like more details on this of what I've done, like parts I've bought and fitted and stuff, it would be nice to have the test runs on here. So that was 16.5, and I'm not sure my takeoff was any good, my launch, sorry, as they call it, so let's give that another go. Just to be sure. Just to be sure that it wasn't down to my launch that we were. Oh, there's been a wheel spin there. Whoa, steering. Don't want to be steering because you can't steer very well with this. Nah, that was slower, so that was a worse takeoff. And now I've got to wait for it to load up again. Yeah. Right, okay, so what might you spend money on, I guess? I haven't really looked at the shop or anything yet. Tuning parts, oh, okay, this is new. Whoa. Okay. So I guess it comes down to choosing something that is within your price range and can offer you the power you need. Nice and shiny pieces. Well, I might go for this fuel filter thing. Okay, so 700 for 3% power. Go on. Might as well start somewhere. That's no easier to click on. Right, so view off. 87% you see, oof, you know, oof. Okay. How about a fuel pump then? It's just... oh dear. Can't bloody give you that. Okay. Yay. Shiny new fuel pump. There we go. It's the most exciting part to add to your car. No one will ever see it. Can I just go straight out into the test track? Yes. Let's see if I can launch this time. It's faintly torque steered to the right as well, so obviously it's going to cost a tiny amount of time. Go! 16.4. Now that's still the quickest, but... Okay, so it's a case of what else to change. Now, okay, so we can see screen parts. Now, bits of the exhaust were fairly cheap to change. Let's see what else was an option. The tuning parts. Tunes. I do have 6 grand, so 1%, that's not much, but 8% power for a cat, that doesn't sound too bad. Assuming I don't have to change the whole exhaust, maybe I can just bolt some of this crap onto the current system. How much was a cat? A few grand. For 8%, and these are 300 for, so for 600 I can get 4% front and back, because it's a V6. Is it a V6? Not sure it is actually. Oh, the last one was a V6. No, this is a V3. or whatever you'd call a non-V6, I don't know. It's not V6 anyway, so I only need one of these, but I only get 2% of the power for that, obviously. But I can buy one of these too. Go on, so let's have one of them, one of them. Change the electrics, so we want to have to take off the stupid plastic thing. No, not that, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. So let's take off that, and that one. And then we'll bolt back on our exciting new red module. Red for fast! And our nice matching red ignition wires. Okay, now then. I wonder if I have to tune it again. I'm going with no. Right, let's see. Yes. Okay, so a little bit of revs. It's weird how the way the revs stop on before before the green light, it press the accelerate button and your revs go up and then you fade very slowly. Whereas in most games they go up and down quite quickly. Oh, would you look at that? 0.07 short. Right, well first let's check to make sure it hasn't decided that that's good enough. Let's see, so I know it's not likely, but you never know with these games. Right, okay, cool. So 0.07, so I'm tempted just to try it again. See what sort of variance we're going to be getting. Because I'm not yet convinced that my takeoff's good, so I tap the accelerator looking at it. Nice, there's lots of wheel spin there at the top of first. This is where all the restart options. Restart with escape. No. Continue or return to garage. That's great. So that time I powered on too early. It's been not quite sure how the lights work, the Christmas tree lights on the drag thing. And this is probably obvious to anyone in America. I don't know. We don't really do drag racing the same way in the UK. Was he doing that before? I'm not convinced his wheel's spinning now. It's just being rubbish. It's definitely slower. No, it'd be nice if we could do it more. Of course I've forgotten how much I've spent. I had 6 grand before I started buying pieces, I think. So I haven't spent that much yet. So I could just add something to get me through the power band issue. Rear muffler gives 2%, that's not bad. So yeah, rear muffler. Alright. And then theoretically, given a decent launch, that should be easily enough from the 0.07 that I was shy that one time. That one time I did it well. Another idea would be nice if you could pay a bit of money to have a test drive staff member who would test drive it much better than you can. I mean, it would cost you money, so it would impact on your profit, but it would get around some of the rubbish of the sort of model versus, you know, the fact I'm using a keyboard rather than a proper accelerator. It's hard to finesse something like this without an analog control. I'm not sure what to do about that. Do I have the revs higher to start with? Restart, please. I have to confess, I was worried about this when I read about the DLC. I was worried about the fact that you'd have to keep doing this, that this would be the game, inverted commas, would be your ability to... So now it's worth spinning on the spot, definitely. I felt I need to steer, which was a mistake. Okay, so high revs wasn't the answer. Let's try starting with low revs. It's frustrating, so I'm pretty certain I've got the power now, but I just can't actually make it go fast enough. It's down to my ability as a driver. No, it's just out of interest, see if this makes if I can do anything else in here. Well, I'm not sure if that's an extra 20% or what. It's as clear as bloody mud. Well, it's not an extra 20%. Right, but 33% on top of the base, that'll do. So, yeah. I guess it's plausible all this extra power means that the wheels aren't sticking even more. I assume I'm not wearing the wheels out or anything. I know it seems unlikely, but 86% seems fine. Okay, let's try again with our extra, possibly extra power. See if we can actually deliver any of it to the road surface. It's hateful the way it does that. Still seems quick. Almost there. Oh, for fuck's sake. So, having had it within 0.07 and added more power, I guess either I've added too much power, which might be a thing, or I'm just rubbish at this bit, which is my actual thought. Why is it fucking just change gear? Just spam the top of your fucking rev range. Slightly better. Tedious. Of course, if you... Oh, she fucked it up already. So I was going to say, you know, if you accidentally just start by accelerating some, your revs never actually come down again, so... Unless there's some way of making... No, I have to put it in reverse, didn't I? Awesome. Where's the restart option? Jesus Christ. Tiny corrections. Right. Yeah. I'm gonna try adding some more bits. How much for the clutch? 1600. Pardon me. Based mainly on the fact that a better clutch might help with the gear change. I don't really feel like it's necessary, just because I'm not good enough it's required, which again is another level of frustration. Right, so I need to get into the gearbox. I need to get the drive wheels off thingy. What's it? The starter motor. So let's put it back down again. That's a little bit previous. Changing the clutch. Could possibly be more fun. I haven't looked at the guide, so I don't know if, like I said, I'm pretty sure this isn't necessary, but I think just the amount of struggle I'm having, that it might make my job easier. Plus, you know, it's a learning experience. And what I'm learning is that I don't like the quarter-mile add-on. Which is a shame, because I tried to come with it without any preconceived ideas, but when I heard about what it was around, what it was based around, I was worried. Alright, so I need to start the motor off. Right, in one. Start the motor. In two. A beautiful holiday in Spain. In three. Anyone who's not heard of Bullseye has no idea what I'm doing. So I'm not changing whatever that is, but I'm changing these two bits. Just the pressure and friction plates. That's shiny, considering you'll never see it. Oh, it's really pretty. Doodad, and then everything belts back on. It'd be nice if it gave you this at the end, you know, if there's an add-on to your main story, or you could choose the option to have that. Because I've got a load of cash in that mode, and it'd be quite nice because you could just whack slicks on everything, which I guess is probably the answer to most questions. On a drag strip, putting on the slicks will allow you to get all that power on the floor at least. Still, we don't have the money for slicks because they're £5 each. I think that's probably the slower way of doing it. Alright. Right, so let's test drive this puppy. Well, I say test drive, you know what I mean. Stick it on a quarter-mile and see if we can get any more of that power on the floor. Still spends fucking half an hour going. Oh, it's a well slow job. I'm dragging on the sides because that's fun. Cock bag of shit bollocks. Just change gear, you piece of shit. Hey, never as quick as that time I did before I did some of the other work. It's just so goddamn frustrating. finally. Fucking Christ. Okay, let's hope they're all as exciting as this has been. Yeah, alright, so that was that. Moving on to Invoice 2 next, where I'm sure more of the same excitement will occur. Thank you for watching. I hope you had more fun than I did.